What is up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie BBQ, and I'm coming at you with one of those question and answer tags. I was tagged by a YouTube channel by the name of Patriot BBQ. Listen, he's just getting started. If you're into barbecue, run by his channel and take a look. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the iCard above and the description below. Anyway, I read these questions when he first tagged me. This had to be, about the 19th of April, so about 5 days away. I really haven't looked at these questions since then because I wanted it to come from the top of my head. So I'm going to try to make this quick, but I'm sure there's some things I would want to elaborate on. Hey, also, before we get into this tag, I have a bunch of videos I never uploaded. So if you start seeing videos where I'm at my old house and at my new house and things like that, some of these videos I haven't uploaded and they've been probably over a year old. And part of the reason I didn't want to upload them just because a lot of those videos weren't as good, but they still were kind of good. But anyway, I'm going to start uploading that stuff. Anyway, let's get to this tag. What is my full name? Lyle Vance Whitlock. How did I come up with my YouTube channel name? So I've had this question a lot. And, you know, back when I was in the Marine Corps in like 87 to like 91, there was a guy from Arkansas who I was stationed with, and every time they had us do some stupid stuff, he would just say, you know, that's some hippie shit right there. And you know, people started using it, so that always stuck in the back of my mind. So when I came up with my channel, the first name that came to my mind was No Hippie BBQ, because I wanted something a little more unique. So, but I almost named it Hippie BBQ because, you know, I am kind of like a hippie in some ways. I don't do things the same way everybody else does all the time. I hate doing the same thing twice, which is probably why I'd never be a competition cook, because to me, I just get a little bored doing the same thing over and over again. So it was almost named Hippie BBQ. Another reason was I never met a racist hippie in my life. So anyway, that's how I came up with the name. Am I married? Yes, I'm married to Andrea Whitlock. Alright, I may have to elaborate a little bit on this. What are your proudest accomplishments? Alright, so I'm going to go back and kind of go through a few of them. Well, when I was growing up, and if I'm speaking fast, it's because I'm trying to get through this video without taking forever. When I was 12 years old, my mom died, and my mom always wanted me to be kind of real strong and stuff like that, so when she died, I went to school the next day, and I was just proud because I just felt that was something that she wanted me to do. I mean, I know that she wanted me to mourn for her, but she wanted me to be strong and kind of move forward, so I was proud of that. I'm also proud that I graduated high school with a 1.8 grade point average. Now, there's all kinds of people that are out there saying, you know, I graduated high school with a 4.0 or even higher than that, or, you know, even a 2.0. But listen, it takes more work to graduate high school with a 1.8. Trust me on that. Another thing I'm proud of was, and I'm more serious about this. I mean, I'm serious about my 1.8, but I'm serious about when I graduated Marine Corps boot camp and became a Marine. I was very proud of that. You know, another thing I was proud of was buying my first house. You know, I set a goal when I was 29 years, or when I was probably about 23 years old, and I said, you know, I want to buy a house by the time I'm 30. And the thing that makes that kind of an accomplishment was when I moved out here from San Diego in 1994. I was like 24 years old, and I was so broke that all I had was a TV, a couch, and a box to set a lamp on, because the apartment I was renting was so cheap that it didn't even have a ceiling light. So to go from that in 94 to buy my first house in 99 was something that made me proud. I'm also proud that well, okay, but you know, bought the house in 1999. I'm also proud that you know, my sister, she just died of cancer, and some of you guys, well, not just died. This was last July 2016. And when she was diagnosed with cancer, I was, you know, I'm proud that I was able to be in a position where I could have her move into the house that I bought when I was 24 years old. I was able to move her in so she didn't have to worry about moving or stability or anything like that. And I was also proud that I was also proud that I was able to be there with her when she passed away. I mean, she died in my arms. I was proud of that. You know, I could go on, but let's just kind of stop there. I just sold that house also, so that was kind of sentimental after she passed away. Do I have any grandchildren? No. Who inspired me to bake? I don't bake at all. I mean, if I have to, but I mean nothing real serious. Do I have any pets? I have 2 dogs. I have a Yorkie Maltese mix, and then a Yorkie Poodle mix, and then I have a cat. How do I feel about sarcasm? I love it. I'm sarcastic all the time. Mountain retreat or beach home, it doesn't really matter to me, either one. As long as it's not cold, so I guess that would lean more towards the beach house. What is the last concert I saw? Well, the owner of my company frequently gives me box seats at the Pepsi Center, so I've been going to a lot of those concerts. I think the last one I went to was it might have been like an old school like rap concert or something like that. I think that was the last one. I'm not sure. The last concert I actually paid for was the Beastie Boys, Run DMC, LL Cool J, and some of those fools back in like 1988. I don't do concerts. I think that's kind of a waste of money. Do you take shampoos, lotions from... Hey, I take anything free as long as it's worth some value. So the question was, do I take shampoos, lotions, or bottles from hotel rooms? Sorry, I was kind of skipping ahead. Do you like your sheets tucked in or out? I don't know what that question is referring to. However it's done, I don't really care. As long as I can sleep. Did you ever get a speeding ticket? You know, I've had a few cops pull me over for speeding, and this is the ironic thing about it. You know, I'm one of them people that gets pulled over a little bit more than I should, but I never get a ticket. Now, that's not saying that I'm an excellent driver or anything like that. That's just saying that I'm getting pulled over at times that I shouldn't. So take that however you want to take it, and I'm real about that. Was I named after anyone? No. What is your favorite scent? You know, that's a little vague. I mean, you know what? I like pumpkin spice candles. Let's just leave it at that. Do I wear makeup? You know what? It's hard goddamn work to look this good, but no makeup. Just joking. What is your favorite kind of food and your favorite thing to bake? You know, that leaves things a little bit too open. I guess one thing I will say is that barbecue is not my favorite food. So I would probably take seafood over barbecue just about any day of the week. Do I have any fears? You know what? I have a fear of being broke and homeless, and I think that stems from that period of time when I moved out here with $1,500 in my pocket and had that cheap apartment, and you know, I'm extremely afraid of being like broke and homeless. So, what is your favorite Broadway show? Listen, I'm not that hippie, so I don't go to Broadway shows. What is your favorite color? I really don't care. What is your favorite TV show or shows? If you guys are not up on Black Jesus, you guys need to take a look at that show right there. That is hilarious. And I think the best show of all time was The Wire on HBO. Sorry, Sopranos, but The Wire beats you guys by a lot. I don't know if that's just kind of a younger generation thing or a hip-hop thing or what, but The Wire and Black Jesus. Check it out. So, PC or Mac? You know what? I gotta say PC. I hate Apple products, and I just hate it because I just feel like people get suckered into buying a new PC or phone because they add some stupid button or they add something that doesn't have anything to do with the performance of the phone. So I hate Apple products. Let's just leave it at that. Any pet peeves? I hate it when people are late. It actually makes me nauseous when people are even like 5 minutes late. The thing I tell my son is if you're not 5 minutes early, you're late. So I'm extremely serious about being on time. What is your favorite movie or movies? I would have to say like Full Metal Jacket, Friday, Pulp Fiction. Those just come to the top of my mind. Coffee or tea? You know, I like real dark coffee. I'm not, you know, I could drink tea, but either one I don't really care that much about. But if I drink coffee, you know, I'm not going to be like Thyron, you know, making something that some female behind him is ordering. Let's see, scary movies or happy endings. You know, I like funny movies. I'm not too into all the, you know, scary movies. Do I have any nicknames? You know, when I was in the Marines, people used to call me L-Dub, you know, for Lyle Whitlock, but that wasn't really a name that I would consider a nickname. What's my favorite holiday? Any holiday where I don't got to spend a bunch of damn money. So I'm going to say 4th of July on that. Or it could be, nah, Halloween. You got to give money away to them, or give candy away to them freeloaders. So I guess Halloween's not a holiday anyway. So let's just stick with 4th of July. What was my least favorite subject in high school? Pretty much all of them. I was, you know, it's easier for me to say what subjects I was good at. I was good at English, good at social studies, but anything other than that was just exercise in futility. If it wasn't for those two classes, I probably would have had like a 1.3 grade point average. Bonus question. I don't know if I'm supposed to add a question at the end of this or not, but I'm going to end it right here. Any hobbies? You know, I consider YouTube a hobby. I really like YouTube. Alright, so the people I'm going to tag to do this question and answer on their channel is, you know, there's a new up-and-coming barbecue channel by the name of Rich's River Smokers, West Virginia. I'm going to go ahead and tag him. I'm also going to leave a link to his channel in the iCard above and the description below. I'm also going to tag my boy Thyron from TNT Barbecue. And just like Rich, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to his channel in my card above and the description below. And I'm not sure if he's going to be checking this out or not, but Ricky over at the meat stall, he seems to love that Masterbuilt smoker a little bit more than I do. So I'm going to tag him as well. And I'm going to put a link to his channel in my card above and the description below. Anyway, thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.